see that? Anything, anybody laughing at?
Shoe.
It's a shoe. Can you imagine your cell phone? Somebody using his shoe doing this? Can you laugh at it? You think he is doing a joke or something? This photo goes back about 40 years ago, or maybe 60 years, I'm not sure.
No, that's not that far.
Not that far? Really?
No, about 35.
35, okay. I wasn't born yet. This is the forerunner of the cell phones, science fiction or whatever you call it. James Bond, was it, Bev? Tell us something about it.
That was Get Smart. It was a comedy.
Comedy? Would you talk in the microphone? Tell us what this is. I wasn't here.
It was Get Smart, and he was a detective, I think, but he always had these funky things out of the ordinary, but he always talked on his shoe as a phone.
As a phone. And at that time it was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
No, everybody wanted to think about a telephone, just telephone was a line, and here it is. This presentation is called Technology Doesn't Live Alone. And I'll release you from this. Thanks. Are these different from each other? Anyone? Technology doesn't live alone. This appeared on the cover of Invention and Technology. Not sure which year. I can't read the small. I can't see. 1967. Yes, as you said, 35 years, almost 40. Here is a close-up for those of you who didn't see it. This is a real telephone. When they started the cell phone, can you see how big it is? You can put it in your pocket. Can you imagine how big it is? These are the guys who came up with the idea of having a telephone like a cell phone. This is their design, and they got a prize or something to turn the telephone that that people used to use to something like this. See how big it is, and it was the technology. Smaller size. Compare. Take impressions. Impressions. Wow. You are all acquainted with this. This is the son or grandson of this. What do you feel? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it if you were born that time and that was the big thing? Whew. How would your grandchildren think about? Imagine their telephones were so big. Where's my telephone? See? That was very big. Imagine you have to carry something like this in 2007. That was old. Maybe they make telephones like this. They already have it, I guess. These are not cars. These are old cell phones that are garbage now. Imagine. Tell Mr. Alexander Graham Bell that his invention went all the way until this became useless. They are old-fashioned. Did you write old-fashioned in your report? Old-fashioned. Say, I have seen a picture or image of cell phones, old-fashioned. Nobody uses them because they are old technology. Did you see that? Old technology. Garbage, sorry. Landfills, how about that? Environmental thing. This is the guy. Remember him? Have you met him? No? Mr. Alexander Graham Bell, the guy who started the telephone thing. Look into his eyes. Come into this habit and look to big inventors like Thomas Edison. Look at their picture. Read their faces. What went in their minds to do something like what they did? Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. Imagine the cell phone. Mr. Watson, what's his name? I want you to come here. first words he said from the other room. And I bet you, some people said, why do you spend time doing this invention? Just call him. Mr. Watson, I want you to come here. Why do you do all this thing? Here he is doing this in front of the Congress, I guess, to show the invention. How big? How small? It depends on what you're saying. How thin? How thick? Depends on what you're seeing. What is the effect of technology on the generations? When this baby grows on having this, after a while he'll say, without speaking, give me, you know how children, when they see the toys, give me this. I want this. Say, give me telephone or something. Clap your hands. Very good.